All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast L.A. skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be taken about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Everyone, you got 4 down.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Get your team on it. Get your team on it.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved.
You seriously gonna sit here and just fucking run clock like a little bitch?
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down.
Switch gears, switch gears. Right screen, right turn, cut. Mike's 54. Mike's 50. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. On first down, it's Haskins. Buying time to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Robinson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And certainly not the greatest of punts there. This will get out of bounds right at their own 40-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
58 to Mike. Watch the pass. And 58 is the Mike. Going 58 is the Mike. Here we go. 58 right over there. Right over there. 58 right there. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Raiders nothing.
Now Gordon on first down. Oh, fighting off the defender. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
2nd and 9 now. And that's incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike, 58, right there. It's been a long day for you. 58, boys. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Back to throw here. That's complete. It's Gordon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's...
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And he's got some space here.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Haskins, he finds Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Haskins on first down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Now it's Haskins. This is Johnson. He's got it. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey. 4 down.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Get it on. West. Hey, watch the ship.
Here's Gordon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Gordon.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got room. And he takes it in for a can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play.
Yo.
Good point. Extra point by...
Yo. Hold on, let me take the sound out of my headset. Yo. Yo.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Yeah, what y'all doing?
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense
yeah,
set to get this drive started.
Chewed.
Time here for likely one
Over
play,
here
then
getting
off
chewed
to
up.
the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will.
Red
I think a
man,
lot of people
some
think
red
to
man
themselves,
chewing
all right,
tobacco.
take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
Nah,
will they be
the
angry?
fucking
Will they
Chargers.
be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just
Man,
let it
I
all
know.
out?
This dude,
Who
like...
knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this
Like, I'm
one.
not even
All
that
right,
good.
Coach, thank you, and we
Like, my
welcome
team's
everyone
not
back
even
for
there
quarter
yet. Like,
number
I'm still, like,
3.
after this season, they're going to be good. But, like...
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
No, I'm not talking about
action
this.
here
I'm
in
talking about
quarter
in the
number
Raiders.
3.
Not in that league. Yeah, in the Knights League. Oh, no, that league next year, I mean... I'm going to be up there, bub. I just got another X Factor last week, actually.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Probably
They have the ball here
Big
for
Boy
the
Henry.
inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Bro.
Of course,
Their defense ain't, listen.
Take the penalty.
they like the results of the
I
play
get
they just
it.
ran,
I mean,
and they
but
elect to
he's
let them
going to run
stand.
Honey
So the
Badger
special
over,
teams
bro.
penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
He is,
It's
but
a handoff to Gordon.
Derrick Henry's like a foot taller than him.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First down, Los Angeles.
No, he's not going to stop him, bro. That's one of the only reasons that fucking Ohio State beat fucking Alabama, because they wasn't fucking feeding Henry the rock. Henry still had over 100 yards, I think, in that game.
This is Gordon. And he's going to lose
No, I didn't
yards.
hear
They
you.
take him down at the 26. That really sets him back.
Nah, he ain't going to get hurt, bub. He's
The short
been
field shrinks even
running
more
his
with the
whole
type of bodies
life.
they brought in on that
He's
play.
good.
Those extra tight ends, they weren't able
Nah,
to
he
secure
just
their
was taking
blocks,
some
and
load
that one ended up
management.
going backwards.
Like they do in the NBA.
Now Eckler. They'll be brought down at the 20.
Oh, did you watch that shit?
Third quarter, and you've got the
Damn,
lead.
I
You're
didn't even
not
know
ready
he
to
was
go
gay,
into that
though,
4-minute
for real.
offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
It's our time. It's our time.
I know he's a tight end, so I don't know.
58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Cooper.
Yeah, Gronk
And
is
he'll only
big.
get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They get
He
only
wasn't
4
trying
that
to.
time as that
He wasn't
leads
trying to
us
talk
to a
about him
fourth down.
at all.
So on
yeah, I'm
fourth down,
gonna leave
on
this
comes the Charger
interview
kicker,
if
Michael
y'all
Badgley.
just want to keep
From the
talking
right
about
hash,
him.
just a 34-yard attempt.
Yeah, because they got drafted same year.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then
Well, I
no one
mean,
says to their guy,
Hernandez did have a lot of good-ass people on his team, though.
Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore.
I mean, he had
But kicking a
Tebow,
field goal
Percy
from that
Harvin,
distance,
fucking a
just give him
good-ass
confidence and let him
defense.
knock it through.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this
Tebow's a Christian, bud.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because
he's the Messiah. What you mean?
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
I've heard it all
Up near the
before.
45 at the 44. That catch good for 5. It's third down. This offense
he's about to get married right now.
desperate
Actually, I'm
conversion
trying
as
to
they
on
come up
Facebook.
on third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got enough for the first across
I haven't got my invite yet. I'm
midfield to
sitting the Addy.
8 yards
I'm
on the
sitting the
pickup
Addy.
there,
I don't know
moves
if we get the
sticks.
invite or not.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Jacobs.
I mean, other than that
again.
man, Joe Burrows, he's probably like the best quarterback to ever come through college.
It'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you're running
Tebow was
with
the
your
legend,
offensive
bud.
line in pregame. He
You
used
don't
to
watch
ground
college
shaking
football.
with those big behemoths starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Louisville. Who?
They'll run it now with Robinson. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry
I
looked
used to
pretty
see those
good.
games
That one,
local.
Maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to get hit at the line of
my,
scrimmage
yeah.
and driven back.
He's from Newport News. I'm from like a couple cities over,
bring
really.
up a third down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Third down. Here's Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Hopefully these guys can hear y'all talking, so they don't think I'm just like talking to
And a
myself.
second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6.
Yeah, I'm live.
They've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I lose interest once people like start to shoot. Like, I didn't touch the ball till like 1 minute left in the first, and I got it. You know what I mean? I had a lackadaisically drive. I had to punt it, but after that, it was just chew fest. Lackluster, yes.
About to get going.
If I should
and they're not
say
going to play
so
this
myself.
conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and
I got
says,
your
all
boy
right,
on this
let's just
team, though,
settle for
Ghetto,
days in certain situations,
Dwayne
trying to
Haskins.
ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone. and
He's
that's
all right.
what
They
you're
fucked
thinking,
up his
and I
throw, and I
believe
had to
that's
like
exactly what
switch
they're
his
thinking as
throwing
we begin
around
this
because they had
one.
him like
Yeah,
a
no
slinger.
quarterback
Like
goes out there saying, hey,
he would
let's
just like
get free, right?
flick the ball like
Not one
30
that I've
yards.
ever
I'm like, what
met.
the fuck is he doing? He wasn't cocking back or nothing. I had to go in there and switch his shit so I found the right throw motion. Who?
Another tote for Gordon.
I thought you meant the #1 wide receiver coming out of the draft this year.
Outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Oh, Gerald Judy.
Now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I don't know who got the highest. No, they don't.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the
No, you
NFL on EA Sports.
Test results are back. Who has the highest recruiting class right now?
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room
#1
in
is
the first half
Alabama.
go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some
#2 is
adjustments, it appears,
Georgia.
at least on this drive.
On is the
I'm
Chargers.
looking at it right now, bro.
As he'll kick it
I don't
away
even
for the
see Ohio
2nd
State
time.
in the top 10. Look it up, bro. Google it.
That's taken on the 25.
No, I said right now.
A nice job on the
Yeah,
return
like
there.
current.
16 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
Probably. What y'all trying to play though? Like, I'm
Set to get this drive
record
started.
today.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. A big play that time for the Raiders. 51 yards.
I got this boy over here. I'm gonna.
First
I
and
wonder if I
goal,
could change
they
his
gotta be
name, but I'm gonna
thinking a
change him
chance to
to
get right
Chad
back
Johnson.
into
He's
this
a
football
baby
game.
Chad Johnson out here, and his last name is
On the
Johnson.
run, it's Robinson.
Ocho
And he'll
Cinco.
be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that
He's
one.
like
2nd and
fucking-
goal now. Defensively, pretty good start
He's
there
like
with their
6
backs
something, but
against
he's
the wall.
fast.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming
Oh, you
after them,
finally
put
got
the
you a big
pressure
boy
on
man
them.
cave now. You ain't gotta walk that far to the kitchen now, looking at.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 runs in a row, only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Bro, I was outside all night, all week. What
did
you
see?
mean?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both
Nah, it was
sides,
fucking
no flag.
like
Let them fight it
15
out.
And
degrees
forces
last
4th
night.
down. The kick by Joseph is good. And high fives for that one
it's
as
over?
that drive ends in 3.
Like temperatures
So they needed
rising.
2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted.
So it's not over.
but the
It's
necessary
only
first step.
just
There's
begun
still
looking
time
at.
remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This
Bro,
is
this
taken
dude's
about
internet
7
is
yards
so
deep.
shitty though. Like it's making every one of my kicks laggy. Like yesterday, he was trying to stream while we was playing and like lost connection like 2 or 3
The
times.
Charger drive about to get going. They're
Like
holding on right
straight
now to that
McDonald's
slim advantage in
Wi-Fi.
a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock.
Don't even
so
tell
you
me
want
that.
consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it.
Uh-huh.
And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
He's got this almost.
I ain't got no cars, bro.
14
Yeah.
yards is the pickup there in a Charger.
Nah,
first down.
I got long sleeve shirt, thermal, sweater, 2 hoodies, work jacket, work pants.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on first and 10.
Am I gonna be froze to a beam? Freeze to a metal beam, like fuck.
They run it here with Gordon. Nifty footwork at the 45.
You just did have them. They just weren't available to them.
This is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage.
They were
work
sold
on
out
that
that
clock,
day.
see if you can continue to tick it down.
All year in his area.
Bleed things out at this point, right? Continue
No, I
to
got
possess the
thermal
football,
socks,
gain some
thermal
yardage,
shoes.
put
Like
the
my shoes
onus
are
on the
thermal too, where
defense.
I'm good.
Do they have to use
My
timeouts?
hands,
What are they
I
gonna do
just need to get
stop
my
you?
hands right.
You're taking charge.
I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. I'm juuling. I load.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon.
Oh, let's go! Let's
Loses
go!
the football.
Let's
It's
go!
loose. And
Who the fuck does this guy think he's playing?
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because
I don't know.
defensive guys
Here
they're
they'll just
chilling
keep
on the
fucking running
sidelines,
and just
all of a
keep
sudden,
taking these
they
blows
heard the
like we
sudden
ain't
change
fucking
call
hitting
because
out
that
here.
fumble
You must
puts them
not
right
see the
back
gold
on the
shoes.
field, and they've
Everybody
got
got
to
gold
finish the
shoes
game
going.
now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here.
I know where he must not have seen the baby
They
shoes.
start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Drop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think
Bro,
about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
but I'm telling you, bro, that even either team that comes out of the AFC, bro, is going to be fucking tough to handle.
The last run
No, I
got
mean,
3.
like, you
Now
don't.
here's 2nd and 7. Play action.
Hell
Haskins.
yeah, AFC got the defenses like
Escaping the
that.
pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Like getting the flash. Like getting the flash, little Nicky. That Nicky?
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, now Haskins. He can run. Oh, no, he
What the
football.
fuck?
And
What the
picked up
fuck
by
is that?
Chargers. And they
Are you
take
serious
possession
right
of the
now?
football and have it at the 36-yard line.
When I see a play like that,
No, dog. Dog. I just went to go slide, right? This motherfucker hit a front flip.
the risk reward. I don't know about you,
When he hit the
but
ground,
is it worth it
front
at
flip.
that point? Whatever
Like,
you're
what
going
the
to
fuck?
pick
I
up,
was trying to
they either
slide.
take
I had the
hit,
first down, hit the
and
slide.
in this case,
my God,
lose
they
the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're
God
exactly right.
damn
Hindsight's
it,
really
man.
never wrong, is it?
Why the
Because you
fuck
can
would he hit a
analyze
front
it.
flip?
I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option,
I
taking care of the
couldn't
ball,
take
getting
the
what
hit.
you
He's
can,
gonna
and that's
fumble
it. Don't
either
worry
way.
about it
I just
anymore.
want to slide.
No gain on the
God
play. It'll be
damn it.
2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Bro. Like.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw,
Yeah,
out to the
Gang, what you
perimeter,
trying to play,
maybe
bro?
one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On is the Chargers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
He probably got 7 fucking league games. They done ran him out of this league that I'm playing the game in right now. He closed that, deleted this shit.
Fielded at the 20.
Yeah, I don't know.
37 yards there on the punt.
He joined six. He done built 6 more teams since then. It's so. He will go. He turned the lights off.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to
go through
play sequences. And this is what they work on
anywhere.
every week in practice. Usually they go with this type of a situation, a late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
I think I just broke Joey. I think I just broke Joey's chin, though.
Here's the execution from all the way up at the 38 now.
Yeah, I just pushed him hard as fuck. He fell. Josh Jacobs.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. This time, Haskins will look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson.
I know I fell asleep. I haven't fully finished it yet, but
well, coaches always talk
I'm like,
about
I got like 20 minutes into the last, like less than the last episode.
Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch.
Straight woke up like, bro, what's up? Like, what's up? He's like, damn. He said, damn.
And a tip there.
He's like, bro, what happened? I don't even know.
Complete. It'll be second down.
Yeah.
They've worked really well together, especially late.
I've never heard of you, bro.
And some great athleticism. They're playing so well now. A nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Once again, they'll come
up. I thought you died. What the fuck happened to you? You got oiled last night.
Haskins. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
Yeah, you was oiled last night, brother.
Their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
You took the whole bottle, bub. Damn, don't go like that. You told me to leave you, so I had left.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Raiders
come over, please.
Timeout.
Come here now.
12 seconds to go in the football game.
Yeah, I'm at the drop spot, bro. Come over. Meow. Come back, meow.
First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get there. Kill that up. Turn it up. Kill, turn it up. Showing that. Go. Shoot up. Shit.
Haskins on the keeper, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final
I ain't got time for all that. I have to do that when I get off.
But couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for the home team here, they pick up win number 7 on the year. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis.